The way for you to actually climb in ranked is not caring about your rank. No, that sounds really silly, but yeah, just hear me out in this video. I'm just going to be talking about the reasons why you should stop caring about your rank in Marvel Rivals and what you should be kind of focusing on instead. And hopefully this makes a lot of sense. But yeah, this is something that I don't really think many people in the content creator space for Marvel Rivals really talk about. And yeah, this is just sort of like an unfiltered sort of video, like, you know, me just being real with you, just talking straight up just around why I think you should stop caring about your rank and what you should do instead to actually help you rank up. I know that sounds silly, but yeah, bear with me. What's going on? It is your boy Kish, and in today's video I'm just going to be talking about different reasons why you should not care about your rank and what you should do instead as well. So hope you enjoyed the video. Grab a cup of tea, you know, have this on the background. Hope you enjoy. Let me know in the comment section below as well, like what your take is around this sort of topic. And yeah, it'd be really good to sort of have that engagement below. Let's jump into it. So rank is something that all of us in Marvel Rivals care about, right? So for those that play competitive, I'm not talking about those that play QP all the time, right? I'm talking about those that play competitive that want to climb. We care about our rank too much, myself included sometimes, right? And this needs to change, because the moment we start just caring about our rank too much, we neglect the idea of self-improvement, which should actually be the most important thing, right? The goal is not actually ranking up. The way we should see this is that becoming a better player is the ultimate goal. The ranks will always reflect, or should always reflect, sort of like, you know, your skill level. The moment that rank is your be-all end-all, like your lifeline, you're putting your life on the line for your rank, you know, sometimes, bro, like it feels like it means everything to you, right? I know that bloody rank up game is the make or break, you know, that's the decider whether or not you're going to sleep properly or like you're staying awake up at night, bro. But hear me out, you need to start focusing on other things apart from rank, right? There's a reason why top 500 players get to top 500 every single season, and that's not because of luck. It's not because of their teammates. It's because of them. It's because of the individuals, right? The best and most beautiful mindset to have is that you're in every single one of your games. You are guaranteed to be in every single one of your games, and you are the only one that can control your development, yourself as an individual. You cannot control your teammates. You cannot control the comps that you will be in. You cannot control many things when it comes to Marvel Rivals, and the top players, they know that as well. But what they do focus on is themselves. How many times have you actually gone back and saw the replay for your development? Not for someone else's mistake, but for your own development. Okay, I want you to actually think about how many times you've actually gone back to see what mistakes you have actually made. Because I guarantee you, at least 90% of you guys watching this right now have never gone back to the replay to see your own mistakes, right? The moment that you start focusing on other people's mistakes and start flaming constantly, you're actually focusing your energy on something else that you can't control. So we need to really start focusing on self-improvement, because the moment we start improving and start implementing those improvements in our game, we start being more consistent with sort of our improvements as well. We start knowing sort of how to deal with certain situations, right? The rank will follow. It's just the conscious effort I'm talking about in this video to improve as a player. If you keep doing the same mistakes over and over again, that's just insanity. You're not really going to improve, right? And this is why solo queue is so important as well. Solo queue is so important because you become less dependent on others. You're learning different situations more frequently. You're becoming more adaptable as well. In solo queue, hopefully you're adapting to the comp, you're adapting to the situations, right? The thing is, when you're playing in a stack all the time, you're not testing your game sense as much as when you're solo queuing, right? It's always good to test your game sense, to always try and make that element of your game better, because that's what separates the Eternity and the top 500 players. At some point, the mechanics don't really matter. Yeah, I know it's quite easier said than done, like, oh, all right, how do I become a better player? I'm just saying that the mindset needs to change. Stop chasing the rank that you want. Start improving yourself, and there's lots of ways you can do this. You can go into the replay theater, even the other side of it. If it's something good that you've done, right? Wow, I've actually made a very good play here. I need to do that more. Let me see what I did. Let me try replicate that in different situations, right? I made a very bad mistake here as well, actually, you know, let me go back and see what I could have done differently. That's the sort of mindset you should have. Not, oh my god, just teammate didn't do this or I didn't do that. It sounds really silly, but the moment you stop caring about your rank, you will actually have more fun. You'll actually be more reflective about yourself. You'll start to accept situations as well, right? And you'll stop rage quitting the game as well, bro. So the amount of people that actually just quit the game, your mental as well, bro, it would be much better. Like, yeah, the mental is such a big part of this game. And also, if you can't hold it down in a rank that you're in solo queue, quite frankly, it's a clear sign that you shouldn't belong in that rank. You should not be in that rank. So what do you do in that situation when you're actually in a rank that you can't solo queue in, right? A lot of people just get so fixated on I don't want to touch sort of like I don't want to go into a game without stacking with my usual like people, right? Bro, just go solo queue, right? Because you're getting yourself out of that comfort zone, and that's actually when you learn the most. You're less dependent. You don't want to be dependent on anyone. You do not want to do that, right? And this is at everyone at different levels, right? This is applicable to people in different levels. And there's an element of us that always wants to sort of like, you know, be comfortable with when we play the game. Not everyone wants to sweat 24/7, you know, like we all have lives at the end of the day. We don't want to be playing like our life depends on this shit, you know what I'm saying? I think what would be good is for you to start solo queuing. Trust me. It is always something that's going to be beneficial for you and sort of like your progression. The energy shift has to be your self-improvement. Just think to yourself, there's a reason why the top 500 players always get top 500. Hopefully, you know, this is sort of like an eye-opener for those that maybe don't realize that they're in this cycle. And instead sort of like focus on how you can improve. Another thing I would say as well is just take breaks. Whenever you play Marvel Rivals, a game like this is just crazy. There's millions of things going on at once. There's a lot of like, especially when you're learning and becoming and improving, like your mind, your brain is being exercised 24/7. So it's good for you to take breaks. You know, this isn't soft advice, this is performance advice. You're definitely a worse player when you're tilted. Scientifically, your reaction times drop, your decision making gets really bad, your sort of risk assessment gets out of the window, bro. And yeah, playing through like a tilt streak is not the best thing. It's destructive, mate, I'm telling you. But yeah, hopefully after listening to this video you actually do stop caring about your rank and instead focus on self-improvement. It's just very simple but very, very, very good for you as a player, for your growth as well. If you actually want to make it through, then you have to be in it for the long game, and this is the only sort of like, this is the best mindset for you to have when it comes to progression as well. Stop looking at a rank and thinking, you know, that you're entitled to it. Anyway, if you enjoy this sort of content, then let me know in the comment section below. It'll be interesting to know your take on this as well. If any of the points resonated with you, then just let me know as well. My sort of like idea is to just sort of share positive energy with you guys as much as possible, bring you that educational content. Check the channel out if you want to watch some guides and stuff. I've done a Strange guide and also a Loki guide as well. I'm planning to do some more in the future, and so there's some other sort of content as well on the channel, so yeah, feel free to have a look. But yeah, it's been your boy Kish, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.